lighting the candle. Good vibes, good readings. No negative energy here. Hello and welcome to another exciting episode of Whispering Hills Tarot. I'm Rachel.
And I'm Tracy.
Welcome. Oh my gosh, Tracy, can we just take a sec and talk quickly about this weekend?
Of course we can.
We've had such an amazing weekend with some amazing, strong, powerful, classy, independent, intelligent, beautiful women. And Dave.
The honorary woman. Yep.
And I haven't been this well fed and this, well, I don't know. We've had women fix my house problems, make glorious desserts. Oh, the tiramisu cheesecake.
And there's still a table outside to put together.
Oh, gosh.
Madge!
So it's been amazing. We're all doing readings now. I wish y'all could have been here to celebrate with us, but truth be told, I'm selfishly holding this memory near and dear to my heart. What was your takeaway?
There was so much food that if we had started eating Friday when everybody got here and didn't sleep and just carried on eating, we would still be eating with plenty of food to go. That's how much there was.
It wasn't so much different meals as different feedings.
Yes. Yes, we had feedings rather than meals.
That's Joni. I'll deal with Joni in a sec. We wanted to do some readings for lovely special guest Kara, who has some questions for us.
All right, and just because we have Kara here with us today, she's going to ask her question.
Hi. What is the future of my relationship with my dad?
Okay.
Tracy literally, wait, this could be a blooper or something you cut completely. She literally shuffles as she zones out. So when she does draw the cards, it's quite amazing because sometimes I'll talk to her because we're filming and it'll snap her out of like a trance state almost.
State.
Yeah.
Yes.
So trust me, she does her shuffling off camera a lot of the time, but they're shuffled, folks.
All right, so let's cut this. And I'm going to pull 6 cards for Kara. So first we have the 10 of Wands. Death. The Moon. 10 of Cups. The 3 of Wands. And the 7 of Cups. And on the bottom we have the 2 of Wands. Okay, so first of all we have the 10 of Wands, and it's the conclusion of the story that the Wands from 8 to 10 tell. This fox is having a rest, so, taking a break. You're going to put your dad on the back burner for a little bit, and that's okay because you need to rest. You can't surround yourself with the same person all the time. Or I guess you probably could, but... Okay, and then next we have death. So we're looking at changes, transformations, something coming to an end so that something new can begin. So that actually works really well with this 10 of Wands here because we have this conclusion followed by a conclusion. Mm-hmm. And then next up is the moon. And the moon, you have to be careful because it's harder to see things by the light of the moon than it is by the sun. So it can be deceptive. It can also mean illusion or trickery, not necessarily trickery, I guess. Lies, falsehoods, things of an untruthful nature.
Gotcha.
So that's something to watch out for. But then we have the 10 of Cups. And this is all about family and legacy is actually another one for that. So what are you leaving behind? Or in this case, maybe it's what your dad is leaving behind.
Okay.
Not that we think anything's going to happen.
He's not a spring chicken.
This is true. And I love this card because 2 of these squirrels have little hearts on their backs.
Oh.
But this is a happy card. This is, family, the people that you love. It
is the 10 of Cups. I mean,
yeah.
It is total fulfillment to me.
Followed up by the 3 of Wands. And the 3 of Wands is like, if the 2 of Wands is planning your journey, the 3 of Wands is that first step. And you can see here, there's 2 different roads that this fox can follow. It's the start of something. Like something ends, something new begins. And then we have the Seven of Cups, which is, there are a lot of choices to make. Be careful you don't pick the cup with the snake.
Yeah, we're anti-snake.
Yeah. This is an anti-snake YouTube channel.
It sure is.
Okay.
Yeah. So there are lots of things to choose from. It might be like a paralysis from the choice, the sheer number of choices that you have.
It's being spoiled for choice too. I mean,
Yeah.
taking it, you know, you have lots of different options or opportunities for interactions or communications.
Yeah.
And they could go either way depending on your Three of Wands there, the path you choose.
Yeah, so we've got the end of a cycle, the end of a cycle. Beware of the light of the moon, the falsehoods and that sort of just deception. So be very careful for that.
If there's been trust issues in the past, so you're wary of that.
And then we have legacy. So, it could be what your dad is leaving behind for you. And then we have a new journey, which, may be funded by the Ten of Cups, what your dad leaves for you. And then having a lot of choice. So if that is what this is about, then your new journey will present you with a lot of options. You'll have a lot of choices that you can make.
Cool.
And then we have the Two of Wands at the bottom. And that is like, it is like planning your future, what you're going to do, planning your path ahead.
And it's a Wands card, so that's an action card rather than the Swords card, which is a mental decision. This is an actual, you're choosing movement.
Yeah, possibilities.
Yeah.
Think of it as possibilities.
Yeah, it is. That's perfect.
Yeah, so the underlying energy for this is about possibility.
And it seems that it's about your choices and less about your dad and more about how you choose to proceed.
Okay. Wow. Thank you.
Good luck, Kara.
You got this.
Bye. Hey, welcome back. It's Rachel here doing part 2 of Kara's reading. And Kara, what was your question?
Now the future of my relationship with my dad.
Okay, asking about future of relationship with father. I'm using my Wild Unknown Tarot. There we go. Alrighty. I'm gonna, like Tracy, pull 6 cards for you. Sorry, my shuffling is, I like to shuffle on camera and I like the cards to jump if they can choose themselves. If they don't, I will cut the deck if I feel like, nope, sorry. There we go. Nope, sorry. Doesn't feel right. Okay. And you know what's very interesting is we also have another, we have guest reader Madge here today, which she has a completely different method of reading and card selection, which is so fascinating. I love to watch other readers do their thing. Very interesting.
It's especially interesting because it's completely different from what we do. So it's a really nice change. It's really nice to be able to see someone with a different approach to it.
That's right. And like we say with tarot, there's no wrong way.
It's also interesting that they seem to have a confluence. All the readings seem to still sort of fit.
Oh, sorry.
It's sort of creepy, but cool.
It's eerie and creepy, but also very cool.
Sorry, this last card is, there we go. Okay. Okay, let's flip them over.
You have to move them down a bit.
Yep, I will. Getting scolded by Tracy.
Yeah.
I mean, only if you want them on camera.
What?
Only if you want them on camera.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
Okay. Okay.
interesting.
We have the 9 of Pentacles on the bottom. Overall energy. The 9 of Pentacles is always the proud, independent lady and the traditional, she's got it going on lady. This is a very independent, financially independent. We're using feminine. We're speaking about Kara here, so I'm guessing this is the energy she's representing here. Is she's again in the traditional Rider-Waite. It's the lady with the bird, with the 9 of Pentacles, and it's again just strong, independent.
Yeah, she's got that falcon with that little hood.
Yeah.
So she's clearly doing well for herself.
Yeah, and in this deck, the feathers, again, it's elegance, it's money's fine, very independent, very put together. You got this. Okay, energy. All right. Interesting cards. So we're starting off here with the Son of Wands. And this is like the Knight of Wands. Page of Wands. Okay.
No, you're right. It is the Knight.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah.
So this is a fast-moving knight, not as fast as the Son of Swords. However, it's an action snake. Action snake. It is on. This is the only time I like snakes, is actually, when it's an action snake and there's starburst behind it. This is a motivated fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, if that means anything to you. This is the energy we're coming in with.
So we're not entirely anti-snake on this channel.
That's true.
Just anti-Seven of Cups snake.
Yeah, exactly. We're pro-crustacean.
Oh, very pro-crustaceous.
Especially in the moon. The moon
Yes.
cards. There's always a hi.
And especially if it has something to do with crab rangoon.
That's right. Okay, that aside, thank you, Tracy.
You're welcome.
So I suspect, again, we're talking about Kara. This could be the energy you're coming into the scenario with. Motivated, ambitious,
Ideas.
wanting some sort of action, okay? So action snake, we want something to happen, and we're looking at the Six of Pentacles, and that is the
Reciprocity?
Thank you, Tracy.
You're
the
welcome.
give and take. This is usually the scales, the small arcana, justice, balance in the traditional Rider-Waite. It's a give and take. And in this deck, there's like literally a tree growing, blossoming with pentacles. So it could be things that are like, this is tangible assets again. This is stuff. So stuff that you might be looking to physically receive, could be money being physically received. We're looking at stuff here, items. Okay, right after that, we have a Mother of Pentacles energy, which is the ultimate mother, house and home. Again, it's a pentacle. She is the hearth mother, the very homebody, family. It's like the lesser version of the Empress to me.
Yeah, she's like the mother that you go to your friend's house and their mom has cooked
it's
three
a
different
baking.
kinds of cookies.
So there's another energy coming in. It's an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, if that means anything to you. And it could be just mother energy combined with the stuff here. Okay. The next row down is a little tricky, but it's okay. It's okay because we got this. You got this. The Devil comes in next. And that's usually some toxic relationship. It could be addiction. It could be unhealthy attachment. It definitely chained to some sort of past trauma. It's something maybe you're aware of, but it is present here. So if that means anything to you, you are aware of it. And the reason I say that is because the High Priestess is looking right at it. And the High Priestess is your higher learning. It's your intuition. It's lessons learned, okay? Lessons learned. So we are acknowledging whatever toxic thing this is, or trauma, past trauma maybe. We're looking right at it. So we're fully aware, okay? We're fully aware of, and again, we got this. And then this is one of my favorite cards in the deck. And I always think of Tracy when I see this one, because we come right into a Mother of Swords energy, which is beautiful, wise. Honesty is the name of the game here. A beautiful, wise owl. What do you always say about honesty, Tracy?
Honesty without tact is brutality.
Brutality. So we've got to remember to curb, especially if we're talking about reuniting with family or whatever, tact, but honest. And because we're coming in and we've learned life lessons and we have this beautiful mother energy kind of, and some ambitious and some, this is a great card to end up on because it is literally the no bullshit card. And this owl is so wise. Like, so whatever's happened in the course of a lifetime or whatever of learning, we're ending up with wise and tact and grace. And I'm going to pull one oracle card from my inner child deck, which I like to use for readings that involve family. Again, it's this one by Amanda Lynn Aisling. It's beautiful. I love it. So just to cap the reading here for Kara, some final advice, please. Okay. Write a letter. Write a letter is the final advice. Write a letter to your inner child. So to me, this speaks of forgiveness. This speaks of, again, lessons learned. Sometimes the hard way. Sometimes you need to forgive yourself. And I've had to do a lot of, trust me, writing a letter to my inner child where anything from the past that could have been toxic might have been things beyond your control. And you weren't responsible for them, okay? And you just need to forgive yourself. And by doing that, we're moving into this territory here of being your higher self and being your best, empathetic, emotionally stable, wise self. So I think that's all I want to say. Best of luck, Kara, and I hope this resonates. Bye.
Hi, I'm Madge. Anyway, I do intuitive card reading, so I've shuffled this deck off camera. I have a different way of picking the cards, and I also have a spread that I follow, and just better get that ready. So I deal with the context with the card placements, but I don't read them in terms of the major arcana or minor arcana. It's just, what do the cards suggest to me in the moment? So I'll just spread them out off camera here. Okay, Kara, and just to recap, what was your question for the audience?
What is the future of my relationship with my dad?
Okay. So the first card is the situation and aspects of this question. So here you have kind of an authority figure. So this authority figure has lost some power, as you see, is just a silhouette. And this person here represents you and burdens you've been carrying for a long time. Kind of in part because of this authority figure. So I'm assuming your dad, but this may mean something different to you. And so this reading is somewhat about some of these burdens. Maybe it's trauma, maybe it's other legacies that you're trying to pull yourself out under so that you can define who you are under your own terms. Okay. The second card, what to avoid in making progress in this. So this one has a figure kind of waving goodbye and then somebody sort of stuck in the same place. So this doesn't mean saying goodbye necessarily, but it just means that if there's somebody in your life who is sort of stuck in their ways and not willing to change or willing to grow, you need to find your own growth independent of them. And that might mean certain distance, maybe psychologically, or something like that needs to happen in order for that growth to occur. Because otherwise there's just stagnation if you're too attached to someone who's too stuck in their ways. The third one is what to pursue in making progress. This to me means finding your joy. You have somebody kind of wandering through life, doesn't look terribly happy, however, there is a lot of opportunity out there, and it's a matter of moving forward and finding out what are those things that bring you joy, and that will change this person's demeanor or the things that are holding them back from finding that joy. Fourth card, obstacles to making progress. Well, that will be an interesting one to read. Yes, I didn't miss anything here. Okay, this one talks about joy and celebration and pomp and pageantry. But I see this one as more relating to image. So this is sort of the public image of what's out there. It's not the reality of the situation when you go deeper. That's kind of like the fantastic in public, nasty in private situation. We've talked about a lot of those this weekend, but so just the obstacles are the illusion versus the reality, and accepting radically the reality of the situation. The fifth card, what you have or supports you have to help you succeed. Well, I see this as siblings, like literally in the card. And I see the flowers actually as different skills that you have and talents and things that bring you joy. So making sure that you involve yourself or rediscover those things that bring you joy. And those things will help you discover who you really are, or maybe who you were meant to be before things kind of obscured some of your joy and some of your creativity, perhaps. The sixth card, past influences or aspects kind of leaving the situation. So that is over here. I see this as you're coming into a phase in your life where you are more independent. I mean this more on an emotional, psychological way, such that you are meeting your own emotional needs in a way that's appropriate for a mature adult. Because sometimes, people can be somewhat too dependent on people outside of themselves to validate themselves and so on. So this is kind of that phase of your life where you were looking outside of yourself to feel whole. That's going to be passing away. That's going to be an inside job now. The seventh card is potential outcomes of the situation. Literally, this is like the Pope. Without the religious significance, I mean, that is like, you'll be the leader of your life. You're going to call the shots, and you are going to basically, it's all in your hands as to where you want to go, where you want to grow. And if you really embrace yourself and your uniqueness and your beauty and all of those wonderful things, you will get there. And eighth, what's beneath you, what you no longer need to be concerned about. Well, this is the Lovers, oddly enough, but this actually ties in very well with this card here, where you're not going to be seeking those things that are outside of yourself within other people, because they can't really give that to you. Whether that is a lover, whether that is a family member, friends, whatever. So, and the ninth is the crowns, the summary of the entire reading. So here you have a lot of choice. You are on a throne, so you, again, have more power than you think you do. And yeah, you have choices. Some of them are going to be difficult choices. However, you have to work with what you know, work with the information you have available, accept reality as it is, not as you wish it would be, and move on from there, and move forward from there. And that's kind of what that is all about.
Wow.
Okay, you're welcome.
Love yourself. Learn to love yourself first. It's a lesson I am still learning. Thanks again for watching this episode, this special summer edition episode of Whispering Hills Tarot. Hope you've enjoyed it. Please like, share, subscribe on the YouTubes. Please follow us on Instagram at
WH Tarot.
Yeah, there.
Yep.
We also have a Facebook.
Yeah, just search for Whispering Hills Tarot, because so far
It's just us. So, you'll find us.
Yep.
Please find us.
Please.
I'm pandering. Please.
We're begging.
Please leave comments. Send us an email at whisperinghillstarot@gmail.com.
Yes. And if you don't feel like leaving a comment, leave an emoji that summarizes how you feel today.
Exactly. Okay. Thanks again, everybody, and may the magic infest you always. Yeah, and you know what? The death card is one of my. The death card signifies Scorpio.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's Scorpio, and it is always a positive card for me because it means a rebirth. Rebirth to me. Okay. Oh, you're gonna edit all this out, right, Tracy?
As much as I can.
Am I opening a new one? Oh shit, I didn't mean to. I think there's one in the fridge. Sorry about that.
Okay, we'll just drink it.
You're awesome.
Ain't no problem I can't solve.
You might want to fast forward through this one. Make them magically appear.